Hey traders, Poke Dad here along with the Dancing Bear at first base.
KK Shiv, one to it.
Great beast in his natural habitat.
Indeed.
Today on Pokemon Deck Check, we're taking a look at an expanded deck for Lost Thunder. Showing it some love, right?
Yeah.
But first, who's this video brought to us by?
Ink Gaming, your answer to all your customizable tabletop gaming needs.
Indeed they are. Check out the link in the description along with the nice little coupon code for your enjoyment. Now, moving on, what you got on the menu?
Alright, starting it off. Tool drop with 4 Trubbish, 2 Trash Lanch, 1 Garbotoxin, and then 2 Sigilif, 2 Tapu Lele, 1 Mew, 1 Necrozma GX.
Okay, so we got the 4 tool drops. In case you're not familiar, it does 20 damage times the number of tools in play. And so it's for 1 psychic, 1 colorless. We do run Dimension Valley, so it'll be just 1 psychic attack. We do run 2 Trash Lanches and the 1 Garbotoxin. The Sigilif, maybe you're not familiar with it. It has the ability Toolbox. It lets 4 tools be attached to it at once. So we can load tools on there, pretty good. Mew, able to copy Tool Drop attack, or Lele's attack, or even Necrozma GX's attack. So, Necrozma is a nice little attack because a lot of times you can't reach a 1-hit with the Tool Drop, and he can easily finish him off, or maybe go in early. And there's ways around his 3 attack cost. We do not play DCE, however we play a card called Counter Gain, which takes a colorless cost off the attack, and then Dimension Valley, which takes a colorless cost attack. And so for 1 psychic, we can do Black Ray GX, spreading 100 damage to everything. Pretty good, huh?
Pretty good.
2 Lele for consistency, so we don't have a dead hand. There will be times where you need to Garbotoxin lock your opponent, and so Lele's kind of, you kind of do that before the lock. That way you make sure you have a supporter for the following turn. So that's the Pokemon line. Trash Lanch, you should already know what it does. 20 times the number of items in the discard. Expanded, there's always tons of items in the discard.
And then for items, 4 Mysterious Treasure, 4 Via Seeker, 3 Choice Band, 3 Muscle Band, 3 Floatstone, 2 Ultra Ball, 2 Counter Gain, 2 Adventurer's Bag, 1 Spellcaster, 1 of Rescue Stretcher Super Rare.
Okay, so our search engine, Mysterious Treasure, we're playing all psychic Pokemon, so that's our optimal choice there. But we do have 2 Ultra Balls, just another form of good search. Plus you can kind of thin your deck out a little bit, cards you don't want or need if you get end. As far as damage modifiers, we got the 3 Choice Band, 3 Muscle Band split. It's great for a lot of times you can get an early KO on non-GX attackers with the Muscle Band. Tool Drop combo. Floatstone, so if you do need to Garbo Lock or if something gets stuck in the active and you don't want to pay the retreat cost, just attach it. Counter Game, we already kind of touched base on it. It takes off a colorless attack cost if you are behind in prizes, which you're playing 1 prize attackers, more than likely you are going to go down in prizes, so Counter Gain, lots of value there. 2 Adventurer's Bag helps you grab any 2 Pokemon tools and put them into your hand. Another form of search to grab your Muscle Band, Choice Band, or Floatstone. We opted for a 1 of Text Spellcaster. We went back and forth on it or Bursting Balloon. We would like to play more of either or, but room is a thing in these Pokemon decks, so 1 Spellcaster tech it is. And then Rescue Stretcher / Super Rod. You are playing a limited number or so Super Rod's good there. Rescue Stretcher's good to get back a Tool Drop or a Garbotoxin or even a Trash Lanch. So, anything else on the items there, Dancing Bear?
Pretty good.
Dancing Bear's liking this deck. Supporter line.
3 in, 1 Sycamore, 1 Teammate, 1 Guzma, 1 Lysander, 1 Bridget.
Bridget for the setup, you got 2 Lele's, you got Ultra Ball, you got Mysterious Treasure, so getting Bridget turn 1 shouldn't be an issue. There is the chance that it could be prized, but I mean, it's a 1 in 60 chance, right? So I'll take that odd. 3 in, you are a non-GX, EX. You do have low HP, so you are going to go down in prizes. And there is such a thing still of Garbotoxin in, and then you come back and win the match. So there is no reason not to play a heavier count of in this sort of deck. 1 Guzma Lysander just to get out of, say, Trevenant Lock, the item lock, or even Toad Lock or anything like that. That's your best form of escape. We had looked for a 1-up tech for Xerosic, but we felt like Guzma and Lysander should be able to get us out of the range more effectively than just getting rid of a DCE or something. 1 Sycamore, just if you need to power through things. 1 Teammates. Teammates is perfect to grab either that Black Ray counter, Black Ray 1 energy, or even the Mew to copy it. Or Float Stone plus in for the following turn could Garbotoxin lock them, or even just straight Garbotoxin plus the Float Stone. So Teammates, very, very valuable in a deck like this. So that's it for supporters, unless you got something else for us, Dancing Bear?
No, you're doing an excellent job.
Alright.
For stadiums, for D-Valleys, 1 Parallel City.
D-Valley, very important. But also the Parallel City tech is for the Zorak matchup. Without Puzzle of Time, it's going to be somewhat difficult for Zorak to build back up. But they are going to be playing Garatina and Execute. So, I mean, they're going to be able to build their bench up fairly quickly. But it's still a nice 1-up tech that you can just grab with teammates at any time. Dimension Valley is your preferred stadium of choice in this deck, though. So
then for energies, it's simple. 8 psychic energies.
8 psychic, yeah, it's a low number, but you play the counter games, you play the Dimension Valley, so you don't need to go overboard on the energy.
And the Super Rod.
And you have the Super Rod to get them back, so 8's the correct number in a deck like this. So, real quick, touch up on matchups. Zorak is Zorak. It's a beast and expanded. So that matchup is going to be tough. The
Buzzwole, easy money.
Buzzwole is going to be super good matchup for you. And Buzzwole is going to be one of the most popular decks. So this is good stuff. Trev's going to be a difficult road. Toad variant's going to be a difficult road, but
everyone's got that rough road.
This can beat the other psychic decks, like the Malamar decks. It can beat the Espeon Drampa variants or the Garbodor variants.
Drampa.
Yeah, Garbodor, Drampa Garb variants. This beats that, so it has some really good matchups. You're never going to beat everything, so what do you want to take an L2? We're predicting, Buzzwole's going to kind of push the Zorak decks out a little bit. They're going to be more popular. But then again, with that, Trevenant will be more popular. So we'll just have to see how it plays out. But this is actually in a really good position. There's always a triangle. There's always, 3 decks. And if you can find out which one beats the other 2 or tech to beat the other 2 of the 3, then you pretty much have a winning recipe. So, and we're predicting psychic variants, psychic Drampa, like Drampa Garb variants, or Espeon Drampa Garb variants to be in the triangle. We're predicting Zorak variants to be in the triangle, and then we're predicting Buzzwole. So you've got a good matchup against Buzzwole. You've got a good matchup against the the other psychic variants. You just take the L to Zoroark. So this is good. This is solid. Definitely try it out. And till next time, be excellent to each other.
And party on, dudes.